What's up, you guys? My name is JC King, and welcome to Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla, or as it explicitly says, VA-11 Hal. Yep. So this is a game where you play as a bartender, and you can also listen to every customer's conversation and their stories on a futuristic, what's the word, dystopian future, just like today. So, anyways, without any further ado, let us begin. Psst. Hey, over here. Oh, boo. Her name is Anna. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs to good first impression for his main character. I know you serve a bunch of tuxedo-clad cardchi over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank, you might have gone a little bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Focus on, stay focused, and look for a brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Okay, starting off so good. Oh, yeah, it's just a stream. Something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Okay. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Ah, there you are, Jill. Oh, hey, John. Will you admit that you have a John face, Jill? His name is Gillian. When you let people call you Jules, quiet, he says. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff. Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes. That you look distracted. Very distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30, which is always stressful, and there's also the fact that I spent 4 hours yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out that the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. Oh, on top of that, nurturing floor left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss a rent again. And there are all beers and cans all on my apartment. And Jill, sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's get through the basics. Then let's go through the basics, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with a sugar rush. Look for a recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that you will show up on top left. You will use the directional buttons to move and cursor between the choice in the recipe book. You can also sort strings by flavor like sweet or type like manly. To add ingredients to the shaker, push left analog stick in the direction of the desired ingredient. While the desired ingredient is highlighted, press A to add one unit of the ingredient. Jill, we are done. When you're done adding ingredients, press ZR to mix the drinks, then press it again to stop mixing. If the drink is properly made, just press the ZR to serve, and that'll be all. Oh, but if your drink looks messed up, you'll need to press ZL to restart again. You can use the CL to reset any time while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Jill, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Okay, he said he wants a sugar rush, so let's Sugar Rush. That's an S. Here it. Oh, cursor. Okay, here. So let's make a Sugar Rush. It only costs 150. Okay, 2 aldehyde, 2 of them, 1 power, delta, and an optional calm or drying. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. So check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. You don't have to shake the controller. I'm just pretending to be a bartender. You know, they always wipe their glasses and also they shake the drinks. Yeah. So serve it. Here you go. Happy now. A little, but not quite. Let's do the one more. I know. Please humor me for a minute. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell by being blended when it starts to move faster. On a side note, the vibration of the shaker will feel more dramatic once the drink has become blended. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. To add ice, press X. To the aged drink, use the Y, okay? And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice option. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. Oh, okay. It's not something you should mind though. Just fun facts. Give me a Moonblast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind that what I say. Okay. Yeah. Okay, he said, okay, Moonblast. Moonblast, 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 power, powdered. 1 fling, 2 of these. And then on the rocks, that means the ice. And then blend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to do it again. Okay. 6 of these. 1 this. 1 these. 2 of these. And on the rocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Moonblast. Here you go. Did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get to working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, if a recipe says you use optional carbon drying, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carbon drying doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carbon drying is the alcohol factor in the drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster. So please be mindful of that. Okay, noted. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Yes. Hey guys. Oh, but who is that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the Mercy Society, find this, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with it. I'll be in my office. Okay. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There's 2 of you. Believe in yourself. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She's be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. Seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go to tune into the bathroom. Come again? While you spend the whole weekend and Monday going God knows what, we had some interesting client come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, You know me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that sorts of all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That's it. That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music in the jukebox. This motel needs to have all of its 20 slots filled with some song before I can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Okay, let's pick some songs. Okay, this, and I hope I don't get a copyright strike. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you! Give me a beer! Oh, sure, right on it. Okay, I remember I played this game before, but I haven't played it since, so... I remember he says he wants a beer. He looks quite big for a big guy though. So I remember he wants a big one, I'm assuming. Because I did one beer and he wants a bigger beer. So 2 of these, 4 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 8 of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn. Okay, let's do that again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mixed the other one. 1, 2. 1, 2. Wait. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh my. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I miscount. Okay. I did 4. 1 more. Okay, and they're all mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit the wrong button. But at least I'm getting paid. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here you go, sir. Yeah, that's one's good. Pretty good. Nice, nice. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to the worst hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with a quietly interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for all the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that Orville legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clickers from all kinds of people. And clickers bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars, houses, and plastic surgery for my missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the facts you write about the hackers, just that you write about them every single day. So if it isn't even news, just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastard thinks I'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing the topic while it's popular. And second, you tire of one of my articles about a supposed hacker. But not all daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I was filtered out the section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure problems as it is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smart as you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job wouldn't be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it reportedly. When I started this job, I only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full story behind. They need a full story. They need a full soft story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make them up any shit you want. Spam while they're hot. Even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, we'll see them. That brings money, and like I said, money is good. Huh? I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those good sources for traffic too? Oh, I hate those spreads. They're just right about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone's that likes a certain something they should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking about another newspaper. Yeah, the columns on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot the brat's name. Restaurants, I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of a bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sent him to. I even heard about he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he is a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughs at it when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for a free drink and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk make me thirsty. Try give me a beer. This time, please. Coming up right, sir. He wants a beer. Okay, here. No. Here. He says one beer, I'm assuming. Ow. This part of my... It hurts. Okay, he said one beer. One this. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't have to check the controllers. Just one beer. Yeah, that is a beer, alright. Keep it up, kid. You'll get better someday. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like a soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitution right to call this a hellhole. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Doing my best here. Thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious BAP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're making me feel special. What? You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of people, famous. Those folk people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from the grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but they really want to see is their idols turned down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to do so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by leaving someone else. Sadly, I fail to see that. I see that appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they dating a god knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is particularly a public identity, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always love to hear that stuff. Just like a hairdresser, this sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make more than that person know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing into the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they are perfect, they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locations, dressing in elegant way, indulging in every luxurious they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy, he's indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be even be acknowledged in the first place. You like a big words, eh, Brett? Well, two can play that game of. Hey, you are a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on a world conquest. Sarcasm waste my time and money and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I should realize that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing the subject. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like those priests who publish confessionary stories and then go excommunicate and lynched. People usually tell me all those stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. As a personal stranger of sorts. You could have a ghostwriting half of our staff to do that. Do they do? Don't you really think Lana Smithy is just one person, don't you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, but it would hurt. It would hurt. I really like hearing client rant about the levels. Checking my camera. Oh, and it would hurt the client too, I guess. Well, if you ever retired, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Downson or Boss. Boss is it's just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. Is it? Mr. Dawson was my father's, and my grandfather is too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's not more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh God, no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss, or the name appears into their paycheck, but rather because I strike mortal threat into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking me something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Beer then. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and my camera stopped. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if I get the customer drunk, if they'll be drunk, and I'm not sure if that affects the story. I gotta ask my friend about that. Here you go, sir. Ah, yeah. Guess this one's good enough for now. Good to hear. Mr. Donovan, can I ask you something? Depends on what you're going to ask. Is it about how to be successful? Because I'll only spout stuff from those shitty how to get rich books. No, it's not that. Well, not exactly. How do you start in this business? The Argument Eye was a really important newspaper in the Neo San Francisco almost 10 years ago. But there was a big mess involving the head editor being defenestrated. One thing led another. During the financial spot, I bought the whole thing and assumed duties as a chief editor. Neo San Francisco is still the HQ, but most of the revenues come from here. Just being English City means that at least 30% extra earnings. Oh yeah, I remember the news. It was quite a mess. And what made you pick a news website as a business? It sounded fun. I decided it on a whim. I might as well have ended with a hairdressing chain called Marcelo. Anyway, I've got to go. Are all orders paid off? Yeah, thank you very much. Please come again. Yeah. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened to the bathroom? What kind of mess what kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs? Crafty dogs, I'll tell you. You think their short leg would hinder them? The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vent! Shh! You wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. All right. He wants yeah, just one big bucket. Wait, he said big. Yes. Okay, he says big. I just remembered that. Okay, no. Okay, so 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 of these, and optional 2 of these. Old age, and mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here you go, sir. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog's urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? The payment registry says. Sorry for the questions, then, Mr. Ingram McDouglas. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing that. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. You don't know that. Please let me know what can I do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to the motel for a couple of hours? Hell no. No. Then I have no use for your beyond giving me a drink. Such a pleasant client tonight. May I ask why do you decide to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular. She's a regular here, and all. I'm starting to doubt her taste. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. However, Pick the Music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Jill's around now. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedbacks you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Donna Sims, the Red Comet. The woman who fended all mall rioters, all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement, and a title I've never heard of before. I know my boss quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know she got her medical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out an armed rioter with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard to keep your mouth shut in front of her. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with client personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved classified weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had a alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns the textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming and she was an alpaca. She started spitting at everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pale driver, please. Please? Those are the words I haven't heard today. Coming right up, sir. Okay, he says the pile thing. So he says 1. So 3 of these, 3 of these, and 4 of these, all mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 3 of these, 3 of these, and 4 of these. All mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I still recording? I hope. 3 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these. It says all mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go, sir. It's fine, I guess. Hey, lady. Have you ever, I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked you if you ever had That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for the moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like a stash. Like what? I read that wrong. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you really cause you look like you have a lot of experience? Still, that's quite a random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you drink a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a French waiver. Alright. Okay. He says a French. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. So one of these, 9 of this, and old H and X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you go. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like hungry? No, I mean empty, like there's a part of you missing. I can't say particularly I have. I just felt there's this part of myself that's like a something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you ever tried taking a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Like collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, or exercising? Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is have you ever tried rescuing a puppy? I'm drawing a blank thing. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me or believe me. Eh? I couldn't be lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This meal is killing me. Please come again! Don't count on it. good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna take up my break. Okay. I said whatever. Okay, yes. Save.